Am I the a-hole for letting my son find out my diagnosis over social media when he wouldn't talk to me alone? This issue started a while ago. My son married Becky. Becky and my daughter do not get along. Looking in on it, personalities don't mix well. They frustrate each other a lot. About a year ago, the family was having a barbecue and Becky was asked to bring paper plates so no one had to clean plates. She brought plastic plates so my daughter would need to wash them in order to give them back to Becky by the end of the night. The barbecue was at her home. I think it was the breaking point for her, because she grabbed me and went inside. She had a big rant where she was not pleasant about Becky. It was mostly about her not following instructions and in her eyes that she was incompetent. I told her to calm down and just enjoy the night. I will do the dishes. A few days later, I got a call from my son saying he will only communicate with me if Becky is there. So group chats, if she is on the phone with him or in person, that he heard that we were talking shit about his wife and this is what he is doing now. Same thing with my daughter, he didn't let me explain. So from them on, we have been communicating that way. It has been frustrating at times and I don't feel like I can talk to him about anything personally. This brings me to the main issue. I have breast cancer. I informed the kids one by one about it. I am not comfortable explaining my diagnosis with his wife in the room. We are not close and I am very emotional about it. So I texted him that we needed to talk alone and he told me that anything I can say in front of his wife. I called him but no answer and me saying it was very important didn't do anything. My option was to tell him with an audience or not tell him and let him learn from someone else. I chose not to tell him. I had my first appointment and my daughter made a post on Instagram wishing me luck and support. He called me up pissed that he found out about this on social media and called me a jerk for not telling him. My point was I did try and he wouldn't listen to me. Am I the a-hole?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. I'm sorry about your diagnoses off and I wish you the best of luck for your treatment. The truth is, you asked your son for a private conversation and he said no. He does not then get to berate you for not telling him. This is the consequences of his own short-sighted actions. And frankly, you don't need the drama right now. Something else he might consider before yelling at you about his own perceived slights. You did ask him and he said no.
Not the a-hole. Becky sounds like an instigating a-hole and your son is an enabler not even hearing you out. He established a no-contact type policy because he doesn't like his self-centered wife being called out. You tried to tell him and he refused to meet up with you. Now he is upset he found out this way when if he met up with you and didn't put his asshole wife on an unearned pedestal he would have been told face to face. I am so sorry you are going through all this, and I wish you the best of luck on your road to recovery.